My first video under OTS Performance, or whatever I'm going to call this. So we have OT rods, and I'm starting up my own deal. But this video isn't over that. That's over the multitude of stuff I have out here, especially the one that I have video clips of that I haven't showed completely. And actually, that wasn't even in the video, thinking about it. It was just a video of the actual truck. But it's mainly over this turd bucket right here. So I had an 01 Grand Prix. That thing, oof. And it was pretty well junk. It was rough. Had a lot of strut tire rust. Rockers were gone. The underside was okay, like the floors, but it was mainly like all the suspension was super rusty, and I wanted to do coilovers and wheels and get it tinted, and it was too rough. I didn't want to fix it. I already have the 67, if my phone will focus in on that. The 67 that has its rust problems. I have the Catfish that just broke a coilover, and I think I just put a milling pump in it, and it's doing, I think the gears are, I don't know. It's making a knocking sound from the front of the engine, but the car never had a knock until the oil pump was in it. So, anyways, I sold the Grand Prix, and I went on the hunt for another vehicle, and I ended up buying a 06 Escalade. That thing was junk. I hated it. I really did not like that car, truck, whatever you want to call it. So I was supposed to go pick up a single cab long bed 02 Duramax. It was pewter. Needed head gaskets, but it supposedly ran and drove. He said it had stage 2 injectors. Made no sense. Didn't have receipts over the built transmission that was in it. And the truck had, I think, like 300,000 on it, 200. I don't know, something along those lines. And my cousins were crying at me for getting a crew cab, and I told them I'll only get a crew cab if it's a crew cab long bed. The night before I was supposed to go pick up the pewter truck, this truck came up for sale for $5,000. Ran and drove. It just is high mileage, 406,000 miles, but it is stupid clean. So doing all the maintenance stuff on that because Mom was crying at me, and I'm having issues with the Allison. Seems like all my Allisons have issues. In the past couple Allisons that we've had have been just straight couple issues. Dad's lifted 02 Duramax it made itself a flare shift, and then he bought an 08 dually. I accidentally dropped a washer down the intake pipe, and it ended up with a stage 2, I think, Dan's Diesel Performance turbo. I think that was a 66 millimeter, I think. I don't remember, but it ended up, transmission didn't like the turbo, and it started slipping real bad. So he traded that and his Regal GS in for his AT4. That's our tow truck. And he's gotten a truck since then for now, like a service truck type deal. But I'm tired of using his stuff, so I'm trying to build up my own tool collection, and I bought myself my Duramax sitting up there, and I need to buy a 22 foot 2-foot Dove 8-lug trailer. But this truck right here I bought for $22.90 out the door, 195,000 miles. It's got, I don't know. I bought it not knowing anything about it. Copart per usual. I have that whole video and video clip of picking this truck up and going down to Kentucky and getting a hotel and everything else. But I got this truck home, and I knew it was a plow truck, but I had 195,000 miles and it didn't look too bad. So I was like, should be okay. Got it home. Rear half basically from the back of the cab back is trash. stupid bugs. So me and my cousin went to Columbia to get a literal twin of this truck. Only difference was it was a 6-liter truck. My cab's sitting right there for it. So ended up tearing that thing down, sent the chassis and axles because I'm not solid axle swapping it. I should, I'm not. Because the 10.5 from the gasser is going in the blue truck, so I'll have a full floater and rear disc brake. So sent everything off to sandblasting. It's back. Everything's in primer. Axles are in paint. Chassis needs 2 cross members and 2 rear cab mounts. Not that big of a problem. So we finally got 220 in the shop, and now I'm being rushed to get that chassis done. So that chassis is getting worked on in between this white truck getting full maintenance, and then the cheap gasket is leaking, so I had to take it back apart, and I think I'm having filter issues. I think I accidentally ripped the O-ring, or it's not in there all the way or something. So, but this Star Max right here only has 195,000 miles, 0 haze, and of course Allison issues. I went to go do a burnout, threw itself in limp mode. Once it goes in limp mode once, it'll go into limp mode again. It's got boost auto mirrors. It's got some decent stuff on it. I knew about the boost auto mirrors. I didn't know about any of the suspension parts. I think it's tuned. It's rowdy for a little completely stock LB7. Doesn't have a downpipe. Doesn't have an exhaust system. Let's see if this thing's unlocked, because I did go to Illinois to buy something. Ooh, it is. So I was looking at turbos, even though this is supposed to be an S476 over stock truck. And I was like, okay, what can we do for now for it? Well, Illinois. And got a true Fleece Performance 63mm turbo with a 3-inch downpipe, intake harness somewhere in there, and then a WC Fab, I think hot side. I don't know. I don't remember. Either way, I got to get the other charge pipe, and I got to do cold air intake and SPE Labs intake, SPE Labs coolant reservoir, SPE Labs intercooler. But that truck's gonna be a party truck because I went and bought this thing. It's supposed to be my dream build anyways. So I'm just doing the 63mm turbo on that for now. It'll stay the way it is till I get another LB7 built, full aftermarket everything, because it'll get that 63mm turbo with an S500 over it. And I think I have a good base for an engine sitting right there. Dad bought that truck. No idea what's wrong with it. Won't run. So he just decided to part it out. But onto this thing. 406,000 mile, well, 407,000 mile crew cab long bed work truck. I completely power window swapped it. Yes, the rear has power windows too. You can't see it because it's dark, but full power window swap. I need to fix my power locks, and I want to figure out a way to do mirrors, because I want to do switchbacks. Not going to do boost auto because those are, I think, like $1,500. And honestly, this is a daily, so I don't care that much. But this truck does have something special too, sitting right in the back seat. I bought it with an EGR delete. That I have an underboost code for that charge pipe, because that charge pipe is smaller than a factory charge pipe. My VGT isn't working, and bought a 63mm compressor housing and compressor wheel for this truck, Fleece again. So this truck is getting that. I should probably stud it for now. I'm gonna test my luck. SPE charge pipes, probably. I gotta find an intake. I'm not doing stock anymore. Screw that. I'll have to do a downpipe. It's got full 4-inch exhaust to a 5-inch tip. I did not put that on. I bought it with it on there. I don't care. I like it. Sounds pretty good. I like the tip that's on it. But I think they pulled the cab to do shit. I don't remember what he did to this thing. I know it has a new water pump, but this engine's super clean, so I'm wondering if it has a new CP3 maybe. I do know this engine is super. It's like this whole truck is really clean for the mileage. It still has a sticker on the chassis. But it's stock. It's stock as could be, besides EGR and exhaust. But I'm a 15-year-old that loves horsepower and diesels, so I ain't gonna leave this thing alone. I'll end up having to do a built stage 2. Actually, I'm looking at an MTS stage 2 transmission kit. Holds up to 800 horsepower. It's more needed for the gray truck than this thing, but screw it. I'll do it in this one first, figure out how it is, and then do it in the gray truck. But, yep. It's a third bucket. I guess I'll call it 33 12.5 R17s. It needs spacers because it rubs up front. I need to level the front end, and it needs tie rods just because they're inky dinky stock. I mean, you can't see anything right now because it's inside. Also, 2 skid steer doors that I haven't taken out probably in a month. But yeah, bed's pretty clean, chassis clean. Besides, I threw mud everywhere after I just cleaned this thing because I need to get it down here to service it. But rockers, needs rockers. Cab corners are okay. There's my power window. I have them locked. But yeah, this is a vinyl seat truck. Besides, I think someone swapped these to tan. I don't like it. Here's a 63mm. Says fleece on the wheel. It's a fleece setup. But yep, sagging headliner like every one of these that are a work truck. Had a fixed center console. I put a fold down center console in it. But my issue is right now, I have this all back apart because I'm sure that filter is screwed up somehow. I just did the oil change, fuel filter, everything like that. So, needs a steering box, bad. So, but gonna clean this whole thing up, get the new pan gasket on there, and I need to get it back together. And I need to quit getting in trouble and getting called out of work for rain. So, because I sold that Cadillac and I spent too much money. So now I'm low on money again. Buying stupid stuff I don't need. But if I could sell the transmission, or someone could buy the Camaro with the T56 kit and the subframe connectors and the panhard relocate and I bought 4 things. Torque arm, subframe connectors, relocate. Maybe I just bought 3. Oh no, they're sitting up at the house. Someone can buy all that. I'll happily sell it to someone. Camaro's priced at $12.5, has, not $12.5, $10.5. Has a Melling high pressure oil pump. It's got a 373 rear gear, almost everything, and if you put those parts on it, everything in the back will be aftermarket except for sway bar. Has QA1 coilovers up front, lowering springs in the rear, full SS body kit. It's a 4L60 car. Has an LS6 intake. I also have SLP headers. But I think I locked it. Yep. So, car's pretty low. It's just I need to put a new coilover on it. I don't know how that coilover. I'm driving it on back roads. Normally, mom's behind me. I can't do anything stupid. Dad's in the passenger seat. And it sounds like something flies up, hits the not the quarter panel, the rocker. I'm like, what the fuck? Pull into the neighborhood, it's making some stupid sounds. I'm like, well, that's not cool. Get it in the barn about a week, 2 weeks later. I'm like, I bet there's a broken coilover. Dad says, nope, it's a broken spring. I'm like, right, I hope so. Get in there, jack it up. Now, I snapped the coilover. I need a strut. I need just a strut. I have everything else. I think that was like $300. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. Honestly, I need to sell it. Get this Duramax squared away because it still needs insurance and to get inspected. I need to get this gray truck going, and my blue truck is still not done. You can see that on Hot Rods. It was on Hot Rods YouTube channel. This thing is still sitting over here. It's been not running for a couple months now. I pulled the harness out of it because I cut up another harness because, you know, I didn't like the last harness, so let's build a truck harness because it's got some more length to it. Well, I don't like that either. How you doing, big guy? So, I forgot to modify. So, the factory truck harness goes over the intake. I forgot about that. I wanted it to go behind the intake. So, it's sitting here with it just kind of sitting on there because I don't like the way it's set. So Speedway has a harness for like $350. I'm gonna go buy that. Spend more money I don't have. When in all honesty, I should have probably gone a different route with this truck, like chassis swapping it, or switching it back to IFS and putting a completely stupid big block in it. I don't know. Oh, Dad, tell him that's what that was. It's got an NV4500, about the slowest transmission you can put in it. Trying to build this truck to be rowdy. I don't want to put a blower on it, but I'm sitting there shifting a semi to get this thing going. Run up RPM, I'm not even going anywhere. Put my foot to the floor, it just goes rah. Slow as shit. And the 67, I technically have a 6-liter sitting for it. Whoop, right there. But that's a heavy price tag. That's supposed to be an F1A or an F1X blower or a big ass Vortec and Frankenstein heads, full. I'm not gonna do a bottom end. I'm gonna send it. I'm just gonna do heads, cam, intake, blower, probably E85 on a $3,500 fuel system, because on a low tune I want this thing to make 1,000, 1,200. On a high tune I want it to make 15. And that's going to be a built 6L80E, because I don't want to cut a hole in the floor. I don't like the way it looks with just a shifter sticking on the floor on these cars, and I don't like I don't like it. So this car is getting a built 6L80, and it's getting paddle shifters, full aftermarket interior, full dumb stuff. I forgot I took the front clip off to get the 283 out, so now the door hits the fender, but my phone would focus in at all. It needs new interior completely. Door's okay. It's got a little spot in the rocker. I don't know what's sticking out right there, but I don't like it. It needs full quarter panels. Front fenders. I wish my dog would shut up. All the trim's there. I have everything. This car did run and drive. It just needed brakes. Need to cut that quarter panel out. Needs a little spot in the rocker. Front fender, of course. Floors are perfect. Rear trunk, but that's fine. I'm mini tubbing this thing, so it doesn't matter. It's gonna get I'm gonna end up cutting up that tank, so I'm not losing any gallons whenever I mini tub it. It's gonna be extended up and probably down a little bit, and it's getting a sump and everything else. But anyways, new channel, Op Performance. It's me, myself, and I. Maybe the girlfriend, whenever she feels like it. But hopefully I go buy more stupid stuff this summer so I can make more videos. Or break. I don't want to break anything. Hopefully I got some cool stuff to show. Cat Eye looks pretty good in the background. So, I don't know what this video is going to turn out to be, but if this is the end of the video, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. And don't do anything stupid. Don't add to the population. Don't take from the population. Stay true.